Hey guys, today you joined me outside. Why, this white thing is what's holding my camera up. Today I'm going to be, as I said in a previous video, setting off those 4 buzzers I got about a couple weeks ago. And I'll be doing it outside, just for the fun of it. I'll be doing it in highest pitch to lowest pitch. And for you forgetful people out there, this is what I have. Federal 450D. Spectronics 450D. That also is a Federal horn, technically, but it was made by Spectronics. Faraday 6020. Have a back box for this one, because it looks cool. And yeah, this is a Faraday horn. And a wheel lock 3424. Alright, we'll start with this one, the Federal horn. It doesn't have a label, but it's old, so you know it's awesome. Alright, here we go. See, I'm connecting up to 3 batteries. 3, 2, 1. And wow, that is loud. Alright, next, the Spectronics horn. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. See, it sounds almost identical to the other horn. We'll set these aside. Next, the Faraday horn. This one's a little bit difficult. The wires don't seem to like each other. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Last but not least, the 34. Alright. This should be interesting. Wheel locks always have a very distinctive sound, you know? 3, 2, 1. And yeah, I think this is the loudest. And that was all 4 of them. And obviously I did get 2 more alarms with these ones. 2 wheel lock exceeders. But everyone knows what those sound like, because they all sound the same. I think it was special to do a video with these 4 because they don't exactly sound the same, do they? So I think I'll give you a little history. In my school, they obviously installed that firelight panel in 1981, and I believe this horn was original to the system, and this one, I think, was also original to the system. They had 450D horns. Now there were 4, if my memory serves me correct, and I go to a private school, so I've been there literally all my life. Kindergarten through 3rd grade, and then 9th grade through 12th grade. I was homeschooled because tuition had cost an arm and a leg. I'm sure some of you have been there. Anyway, these 2 alarms, this one was in our basement, and this one was in our Spanish room. The other 2 alarms were in our cafeteria and upstairs in where 3rd through 5th grade go to classes. And these 2 horns, I found these 2 sitting in a recycling bin. The 3rd one was like in a dumpster, I believe. It was already gone. And the other one died a long time ago. So, the one upstairs died a long time ago. The one by the cafeteria was moved to the Spanish room. And the one that was missing was in the main hallway. Right? Or no. It was a smaller hallway connected to the main hallway. This alarm was added to the system a few years later when one of these horns died. This one was in the hallway when I was in kindergarten. And that was like a million years ago. Or so it feels. This one, I never remember hearing this one sound because I don't think I ever did any fire drills that year. Which was rather weird and kind of illegal, I suppose. And when they remodeled the hallway, this horn was gone, so I assumed they got rid of it. But they didn't. It was up on a 3rd floor, which is apartments for maybe the teachers. And I was surprised to see it still worked. And then there was this horn. This horn accompanied one of these upstairs on the second floor. This horn was by the 3rd grade room, and I remember because it was sitting there when I was in 3rd grade. On the panel with the FWR power, it was really loud and kind of scary sounding because I was in 3rd grade and I was a kid then. And yeah, this is a good alarm. That's all I can really say about it. And when the cafeteria horn was moved, this sat in its place. And this fire alarm, actually, this Spectronics one was the one moved to the Spanish room. It was moved to the Spanish room, like, I have no idea when, or maybe it wasn't. I'm not totally sure on the history here. But I think actually this horn stayed in the Spanish room for all its life, because it was a very big room. And this alarm was actually the first real fire alarm I remember hearing. This one taught me all about fire drills. So, yeah, this one is pretty special to me. This one always confused me because I couldn't tell if it was a Simplex 4041 or this horn because it sounded so raspy. Because this horn is the oldest of them all. This one was made like mid-70s. This one was made in early 80s. This one early 80s, and this one was made in 1984. Yeah. I won't sit. Yeah. And this horn was actually special to my brother. Because when he was in pre-K, I was too smart for pre-K and skipped it. When he was in pre-K, this haunted his fire drill. This gave him fire drill nightmares, I suppose, because he doesn't like fire alarms. And yeah, this is the last alarm I ever heard before it was replaced by the no strobe Exceeder. Now, there were 2 other alarms with the system before it was removed. It was a Wheelock 34T and the only other one of these that was surviving, another Federal 450D. That horn was arguably in the best shape and thrown right away, and the 34T was gone as well. Kind of bummed, but at least I got these 4. Yeah. And that's basically it for the fire alarm mystery. I got to keep over half the system. And so thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, etc. Forgive me because I have a bit of a dyslexia problem, so I'm not great with speaking. But this is a hobby, and I refuse to let that stop me. Alright, thanks for watching.